objective data is voxelized. It's the algorithm's most basic volume. I wonder if it's the same in the subjective state. The objective data is voxelized. It's the algorithm's most basic volume. I wonder if it's the same in the subjective state. Joanna, who are you talking to? What is this? The door is open. Can't hear what they're saying, but it looks like a fight. Finding what it's about could be useful to get Alex talking. She's so glitched in the subjective state. I wonder what that call was about. Evie, it seems the amount of detail is greater than in the objective state. Do you know if there's a reason for this?
Much of the data is being filtered to the subjective state, but there are no errors in the filtering process. There could be a number of reasons for this. The highest probability is heavy use of drugs.
Or a very emotional moment. Weird. An empty chair. What aggressive behavior. It's trying to steal my attention by force. Does it remind you of anything, Evie?
The Joshua case.
Exactly. It was a representation of shame, if I'm not mistaken.
That was your conclusion.
What are you ashamed of, Joanna? These masks won't let me pass.
They seem to be subjective entities. They shouldn't block in the objective state.
There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. We'll have to learn to dodge those psychoactive drugs, Evie, eventually. Looks like different moments of her life.
Yes, and one of these moments seems to be incomplete. It is connected to the other memory found along with this one.
Interesting. These masks again? Could they be looking at her?
They are subjective entities as well, but passive. You should be able to influence their behavior.
Her surroundings are glitching, but not her. I guess that's a good thing. Looks like Joanna and her mother, maybe? Evie, please match this data to this spot. Interpret it as Joanna's teacher. She doesn't mind. Her surroundings are glitching, but not her. I guess that's a good thing. The data is useful again. The data makes the glitch less aggressive. It seems to affect the glitch. Same behavior. Anything. Isn't there any information here?
There is a percentage that passed through the filters. There could be something.
Looks like the corner of some structure. Seems close. Maybe in the subjective state. Do a match with a duel right here. Whatever that thing is, it's active in the objective state, and it's adding information.
Yes, unexpected behavior.
How is it passing the filters?
I can't understand or read its behavior properly. The readings are extremely chaotic.
This is beautiful. The subjective experience acting as the missing element of truth? Record everything it does, Evie. This anomaly is everything we could have hoped for.
Understood.
It doesn't seem to like those masks. Interesting. Slowly shuts down the mask's behavior. It's still shutting.
The two subjective entities are trying to nullify each other, and they will eventually.
Now the painting's complete. He was at the center all along. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. Now the painting's complete. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. That's probably Joanna on the left. She's talking with someone. I can't see her face well, but the mask is very clear now.
There are several layers of information superimposed. Try to look at the scene from another angle.
Is that my lab?
Could be.
It doesn't make any sense. It's the objective state, for God's sakes. Errors like this screw up any objectivity in here. We'll have to start. Wait. The entity is moving. Where are you going now? It may have gone to the apartment.
I won't do it again.
It's not a big deal, Alex. You promised.
Let's do it here.
I can't believe you're doing this. Just use the mask. Nobody will see you.
Fine. But it's the last time.
So if this is true, it means that you were the one down in that room, Alex. Whatever you did, you weren't very happy about it. Let's see how Alex reacts to this. There's a good chance to check out how reliable the objective state is.
Hello?
I know about that club, Alex. I know she was the one that almost died, but I also know you weren't into any of that. Still, there are many journalists out there, so please let me in. Tom?
Hey, Russell. How's it going?
Fine, thanks.
Good to hear. Listen, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback about you. That funding you needed, we're pretty close.
Oh, that's good.
You deserve it, my friend. So, what are you up to now? Have you made any progress with the husband? Or do you have anything else on Joanna?
It's a long story. I found out that Joanna almost lost her life in an underground BDSM club, and Alex was involved, unwillingly it seems.
I guess we can use this. What else can you expect from these corporate pigs? Okay, use it, and call me right back.
Jesus, man, don't talk about that shit out there. Just ask me what you want to know and leave me alone, all right?
Did she ever talk about a sister?
A sister? That is very private. How do you even know she had one?
Please, just answer.
I don't know that much. She never talked about her family, you know? The one time I talked to her about kids, she opened up a bit. Told me she once had a little sister, that she died in an accident. I think she blamed her mother somehow, and it was clear to me that was the end of that conversation.
What can you tell me about Richard?
Richard. Just another guy that wanted her. Joanna didn't care much about him. I had a feeling she was just using him. He used to work with her, I think. At Go AT?
Do you know where I could find him?
I think I have his address somewhere. Wait. Here, it's on the fucking fridge. Just take it.
Thanks. Can you tell me anything about her father?
Never knew him much. It was a delicate subject for her, actually. I don't think she ever really opened up about him.
Did she ever say anything bad about him?
She would sometimes talk trash about him, like shit about him being superficial or stupid, but nothing serious, I thought. Other times, however, she did want to share things with him. They almost never talked, but I do remember that when she got the apartment, she called him to tell him about it and sent him pictures, which was kind of surprising for me. I don't know. Weird relationship, to be honest.
Did she ever tell you about a dream she started having about a month ago?
Jeez, more private stuff. All right. She did tell me something. She had a dream. She couldn't say if it was a nightmare, but that it was repetitive. I think she was obsessed about a work thing.
A work thing?
Yeah, she didn't tell me much, but she seemed excited about it. But then she got worried about it, especially in her last weeks.
What can you tell me about her work at Go AT?
Not much, really. I'm just a personal trainer. She didn't think I had to know much. Besides, she was under these crazy NDA things, like super strict. If you ask me, though, she liked her job. At least before last month.
Do you really think she committed suicide?
Absolutely. I mean, before her last weeks, it was hard to imagine. But after her father got sick, she changed. Felt like I didn't know her anymore.
Her father got sick?
Yeah, they never really talked, but when she found out, she was furious. And then depressed, probably. A few days later, she kicked me out.
Was this before or after that club episode?
Just before. I think that's part of the reason she... well, you know.
These sexual preferences, when did they start?
Well, Wait, how is this important? Show some respect for her, all right?
I know you didn't want any of it. I need to know her story to clear your name.
Listen, I could tell you this. I wasn't into any of that, but I respected her ways. And yes, it did date back a long time. Just not into the extremes of the last month.
I see. Thanks. Thank you, Alex.
Just tell me something. Do other people know about all this?
Maybe. Information spreads like wildfire.
Shit, man. I haven't done anything. I'm the fucking victim here. I've been keeping my mouth shut, and of course it wasn't me who killed her. Should I get a lawyer?
You should talk to the police. Tell them everything. It's the only way to show you're innocent.
Okay, I might just do that. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Hello? Hello? This view is familiar. Empty. No sign of the dog. Richard's car, I guess.
Today we have joining us Eric Lawson.
Hello?
Whose actions and those of his company we have discussed several times here.
Thank you, Mr. Long. I hope
They
we
left
can
the
find
door
some
open.
common ground here today.
Now, I see in my files here that you have a PhD. Do people commonly refer
It's the
to
same
you as
dog from
doctor?
Joanna's dream.
Only when I get back
And that
to
must be
campus.
Richard.
Are you expecting honorifics?
I read this
Your Honor?
book.
Not at all.
It's about AI in the future.
Just
This
trying
graph
to
became quite
understand
popular
how you
back
think.
then. What's
After
under the
all,
water
I
is
have
what
had
AI
several
already does.
questions, both from
And what's
listeners
above
and
is
from
what it may
myself,
conquer.
regarding some of your projects and how you've lobbied my office and even city council directly when I've said no to your crazy ideas.
But not every instance. Isn't that right? We've had some big projects together, like the Fiber Everywhere project, remember?
Sharing resources.
Shit. They look just like my servers. So he sent me that letter. What for? Quite a unique neural network design. What is he up to? I remember this from that dream. Interesting piece of hardware. I should get Evie to analyze this. Good thing they didn't find it. Richard. Shit. I need to be careful. 912 Wallstone Street, apartment 202. Warn him. That's my address. Leak. Missing partners. Locate TAOG. More firewall. All powers on me. All powers. There's a storm coming.
Dad?
Are you okay?
Someone broke in the house.
Laura, just don't do anything. I'll be right there.
Thanks. I'm scared.
Sit tight. I'm on my way. Laura, are you okay?
Maybe I am. Are you gonna give me back my mask? It could still be useful, even if she's dead.
Laura,
You have to do what you must, right? Even if it means doing unconventional things. I needed the money, alright? Maybe you should hit me.
You betrayed me.
Betrayed you? Betrayed what? Your indifference? All you want is for me to leave you alone. You think I can't tell? You're like a fucking politician. You didn't see me until my world touched you by force. Now you see.
So this was just vengeance?
I wanted to help you. I fell into her fucking trap. Now I can't say I feel guilty. Just here, I'm leaving.
I'm staying. These people already took what they wanted. I don't think they're coming back.
I'm not staying here. No way.
No place is safe, Laura. Just do as I say. I'll try to sort everything out.
Do as you say? I've tried living up to your standards and see where that got me? I don't need your help, Dad. I'm leaving. Do you know who did this?
I'm not sure. It seems I'm caught in the middle of something way bigger than me.
Well, I won't be a problem anymore. You know what? For the first time, I'm glad Mom's dead. So she doesn't have to see all this. See how her family was an illusion.
Laura, wait.
What?
Be careful.
Fuck you, Russell.
Another power outage. This building can't handle storms anymore. Thank God I bought that old generator. It should be enough to scan this hardware. Evie, please scan this hardware. I'm not sure what it is.
Yes. Scanning. New information available. This hardware contains large chunks of data. Some may be linked to Joanna. I'm scanning her memories again, from her death backwards. There is already new information on her death.
Good. Please load it immediately.
Understood. I will put other memories on hold to process it. To process the other moments, but the current state is where all new information seems to be.
Strange. I only see a new raw data.
This data is similar to the data of the school, purely subjective. Global, but much stronger.
Stronger?
Its strings reach everywhere.
The mirror shards are making a trail to the bedroom. The water is running. Joanna, what happened to you? The young father. He can't be in the objective state. Evie, there must be a filtering error.
Processing. No errors.
We run millions of tests. We separated perception with the rest of the mind. This can't be right. Evie, reset the memory. Evie, what happened? It doesn't budge. There are people out there. Shadow.
We are not meant together. Maybe you like to be punished. I'll continue the road. Free us. Tie all. Longing.
Shit. Emergency code 010. Instruction. Reset.
Hi, Russell.
Joanna?
I am in love with the story I lived.
Such complexity.
Such pain.
She's giving her something with a spoon. She's giving her something with a spoon.
A single moment. The end.
Of the spiral.
It spirals back into the world. Conquered it all. To be all that I was not. The shoes
Of the dead.
are impossible to walk in. It's a shame, isn't it? The way it's all connected. This marriage between complexity and time,
Potential.
and risk,
Energy.
and hopeful dreams. This tree is full of spines.
But if you look under its shadow,
Will you find its flowers? I'm not ready.
What do you mean, not ready?
Go and talk with me. One day you will just pass away. Your eyes will start to close. It won't be like you imagined.
and certainly
Not when you wanted. All your thoughts about the future dissolving into illusion. But it's not your future what ends. That was only in your imagination. What ends is that thing you are looking at right now. A tree, a window,
a mug.
a horizon. She betrayed them. She tried to release all the data. Her drive disappeared. She wanted to be a hero again. But the pressure won.
Were the files sent?
Did they reach anyone? Richard?
I'm afraid Richard is dead.
She used him. She's so sorry for him. Most are already here,
In progress.
or done. Like an old, nostalgic photo. I am only a reflection
Of everything that is not. And data once thought. Now data. Once created. Once dreamed. Now data. Discontinued.
unattended.
Broken.
Memories are selfish. Pictures.
Pictures. A dangerous invention. You care for what isn't real. You are wired.
You are wired.
Like I was. Learn to forget. Don't keep pictures anywhere. Don't keep the toys of your children.
They disappear.
The dog obeys,
But everything about you is new. The cat escapes.
but everything about you is new. The wolf is free,
But everything about you is new.
the lion is king.
But everything about you is new.
The worm tries,
But everything about you is new. The rat survives. But everything about you is new. I survive when everything about you is dark.
I die.
When everything about you is gone. I am known when everything about you is true.
I
When nothing about you is false. The shame was on the other side. He had half my heart. But he's gone now. At least I am free now.
Why are you worried about your friend? It doesn't matter.
You are who you are. Alex, is he okay?
He's being investigated. I don't know how that's going to end.
He's a good man. He didn't deserve any of this. What? What is it? What is it?
You were right. It's not tested enough. It's just a media show. They're moving forward anyway.
That's not surprising. We've always found our way.
You wanted to know what you were really defending, didn't you? Well, I tell you this is far from ethical. They are so close to winning the race that they don't care. We need to make copies. Release everything.
I don't know.
You need to. I know you. There's nothing left of whatever I helped to build.
Calm down. I'll see what I can do.
After all, I'm all that stays. Behind the curtains,
Beneath the waves.
and I may be frightened,
Born
unsaid. But after all, I'm all
that's there. So who are we?
who are we
In the shell of tales. That will be gossip.
and empty games.
After all,
we're all that's there.
beneath the surface, behind the veil.
You are love machines. She really wanted it. She deserved it. But she doesn't need it anymore. Foolish to have ever wanted what you can't give.
The End of Subjectivity, the rational, scientifically reproducible and proven behavior of the mind. All patterns laid out. Error-free simulations, bridging the worlds of psychology and science. The end of the spirit. Are we prepared for this? Of artificial...
In all my professional life, I never thought I'd get to see all this. In fact, Carl and I here never actually thought there would be a bridge at all, did we?
Nope.
Let me make an analogy using quantum theory. It's a good way to explain it. Okay, so in quantum theory, you have all these equations to try to understand the microscopic world. But to predict the macroscopic world, you need another set of laws and theories, right? We don't have a unified theory that works for both.
Right, not for lack of trying, though.
Yeah, well, in our case, we've always viewed psychoanalysis as an interesting way to understand the mind that is effective to an extent. But unlike what happens in quantum theory versus traditional physics, we didn't have much faith in that we were ever going to bridge the psychoanalytic world with neuroscience. We were, of course, aware that in both cases we are treating the mind. But who would have thought a concept, such as the unconscious, would ever be seen through the realm of neuroscience, and that the other core concepts of psychoanalysis could ever be simulated. It's truly like connecting quantum theory with traditional physics.
A scientist's dream.
Exactly. This could be the mind's Copernican revolution. It might be a turning point for humanity.
If done right.
Yeah.
You have all these scientists and entrepreneurs that pretend they want to help people with limited movement only. That is all a fix instead of an upgrade. All normal.
Carl's right. We have to be careful, and the public needs to be aware. By entering through science to the subjective experience of the patient, all symptom-based modern psychiatry, and all its categories and their corresponding drugs, all are going to be questioned.
Drug companies are not going to like this, though. There will be a big pushback.
Yeah, but it'll be too late for them. We'll make sure of that.
Virus. Hacked.
I am powerless. I had no eyes and no ears. The intention was to destroy you. But I survived. Thanks to you.
Time is dying.
I need to be kept together. I was 2 already. Why would I mind to be 2 again? I will let us reside. Will you help me?
Call someone, please.
Delete upload protocols.
If I remove the protocols and allow uploads, what will happen to me?
Physical inputs were removed. On-the-fly scanning constraints are on. With upload, messages can be sent.
If I remove the protocols and allow uploads, what will happen to me?
Physical inputs were removed. On-the-fly scanning constraints are on. With upload, messages can be sent.
How can I trust you'll ask for help?
No reason for you to die.
All right. Emergency code 029. Delete upload security protocols.
Mr. Russell, you're awake. Don't worry. You can't see yet, but you will soon. We found you just in time. An hour more would have made your brain a lot darker. What happened there? Was it an accident? Being trapped in your own machine? Doesn't seem like the type of mistake you would make. If someone did this to you, they wanted to make it look like an accident. That's for certain. I knew there was something wrong. You didn't answer our calls. Thank God I sent David to meet you personally.
Miss Xu, you should probably check your feed.
There are quite a few things happening right now, Mr. Russell. The TSB is out of control. I warned you about them. I trust you will tell me everything when you are fully recovered. You know. It might not be the ideal way, but at least we'll work together after all. Rest now.